Question: can you do better? And if you can do better, how much can you do better? That's something which is really special. And first thing, what I would like to ask you, because this is a new channel, and I would like to ask you if you like this content more live or more edited. It's like something that is changing on YouTube, and I do like to do more lives because I don't like to edit that much. So that's the reason for it. But if you like to consume it more edited, and more like streamed and cut it and with the b-roll and whatever thing you can add it to it, then yeah, I have to adapt myself to you. But I love content that is really raw and direct, straight from the heart, straight from my head towards you. And that's why I do like to do lives. So please put it in the comment, and don't forget to subscribe and like this video if you are having some content, or getting some knowledge out of it, and you learn something. Put it your thumbs up, give me a comment. But also, I'd like to know in a comment, yes, please live, raw and unfiltered, or no edit, and so that we can be more entertained. That's the big difference. But getting back to the question, can you do better? And if you ask that, go on the street and ask that to your friends, and you say, can you do better? Most all people will say, yes, I can do better. So next question, why don't you? Why don't you do better? Beside all the good intentions, beside all the plans, beside all the goals setting, beside all the imagination, the dreaming, and everything what we do, why don't we progress as much as we would like to progress? What is holding us back? It is a question that intrigues me enough. Yeah. And I set goals, and sometimes I progress very fast, and sometimes I set a goal and it just doesn't happen. I don't fall through. What is there in the way, where is a gap between what I know that I should do and what I actually do? And that's a topic for today. What is that knowing doing gap? What is it? Why do we know so much and we do not enough? And the reflex, or the first thing that we do, is gathering more knowledge. And what we see around us, certainly in this environment of social media and internet, that the gathering knowledge is very easy. So as soon as we get stuck, we think that we don't know enough, and we are gathering knowledge. And a matter of fact, we are getting even more stuck because we know now more. We don't do the things that we should do, or that we know that we should do, and now we get even more frustrated because that gap between what we know and what we actually do is getting bigger. And that gap is created by paradigms. But to understand the paradigm and to solve a paradigm, we first have to know a little bit more how do we think. And how do we think? That's a nice question, or another interesting question. Well, I learned from Bob Proctor that we think in pictures. So if I would ask you, how does your car look, or how does your front door look? Well, immediately as I ask you that question, there is an image in your mind that pops up. You don't have to make anything up. You know that, but you know it with a picture. You can design it. You can describe it, how your car looks, what color, what type of tires, what the type of accessories, what type of interior. You know it by heart, and you can see it in your mind's eye. And that's a very special place, that mind's eye, that imagination. Where is it? It's not in your brain. It's not in your hands. It is somewhere. It's you. It's in your mind. Because you are not your body. You have a body. You are not your arm. You have arm. Your name is something that you have. But what you are is your mind. That's what you are. So let's dive into that, and let's understand. And that's the most convenient way to understand it is to draw the stick person. And I have to say stick person, otherwise it's translated by sick person, and it has to be a stick person. So stick person, and I'll have my whiteboard again. And you know, guys, you and girls and business owners, that my designing talent is incredible and renowned all over the world. So I'll do my best to get the best design for you on the screen. So this is a stick person, and to create one, oh yeah, there we go. I first have to touch this one, otherwise it will come nothing on my. Yeah, there we have. Up. Oh, now we're going in streaming. Is that sometimes the stream gets on a. So we have a head, we have a body, and we have like arms. Now, this head is the half of our mind, because this represents the mind and this represents the body. If this represents the mind, we divide in two, and then we have the conscious mind, and here we have the subconscious mind. They're here under. Now, the conscious mind is the mind that we can directly give direction of focus. It's there where information comes in. It's there where we're gathering knowledge. But in the under part, and that's the most important part for today, in the subconscious part, there our habits are installed. There are our beliefs are installed. And it is a little bit like that the upper part is the captain of the ship. That's here the captain. And this is the machinery. This is downstairs. Now, what happens is that you can give as much instructions. If they don't hear you, if they are in a certain habit, they don't want to obey you. So at the moment that you are working with goodwill, and you are like, oh, there goes my head, the mind, design the back. The moment that you are setting a goal, what happens? Well, consciously, you set a goal and you say, I want to go from here to there. So you have a goal. A moment that you have set that goal, you will start to work on it, but you will be interfered because here under you have a set of habits and belief, and the habits and belief are the direct source of your automated behavior. It is like if you go back to tying your shoe. You learn to tie your shoe in the beginning, and it was really a hassle to get those two cords, one over the other, then under it, then cross it, make a loop, go around, and go through it. That's how you tie your shoes. In the beginning, your brain had to work very hard, and you had to very consciously think what you were doing. But after a while, it goes automatically. You don't have to think anymore, and you even can't unthink. If you would ask someone who is used to tie shoes, well, do it in 3 other ways. Do it left over right, or now right over left. They can't. They're stuck. It doesn't work because their brain is programmed to do it in a certain way. And that's the same thing. It's just the same thing with the beliefs that you have about money, the beliefs that you have about the economy, the beliefs that you have about your social environment, the beliefs that you have about the degree that you need for something. And if your beliefs are here, you're limiting. So will pass through if there is no paradigm that is blocking it. So you can say, I want to make 50,000 a month, 10,000 a month, 1 million a year, 1 million a day, whatever you set for yourself. But if here under your paradigm is are you crazy? Money doesn't grow on tree. Money stinks. Whatever you have learned about money, well, everything what you have learned about money will block this goal. Because you will start with a lot of willpower, you will start with a lot of energy, you will start with a lot of conviction about your goal. If you are worthy or if you're not worthy, if you are able or not able, those beliefs that you have installed, and those are installed by your environment, by the things that your parents said to you, the things that your teachers said to you, all those beliefs will enable you to start to work automated or not. And if those beliefs that you hold there in your subconscious mind are still limiting, then you can't start any project. Halfway, you will fall through and you will stop and you will go back to your old situation. It's like the thermostat. It's really like, if you think about it, it's like the thermostat of your room. You set at a certain temperature. The heating starts when it is too cold. It starts when it reaches a certain temperature. It falls back and it comes back to a normal situation. And that's what counts for the most of us if you don't understand how to change those paradigms. Well, first you have to accept that it is like that. First, you have to accept that there are beliefs that are holding you back. And now I don't know what you believe about money. I don't know what you believe about the economy. I don't know what you believe, if you need to work hard or that you have to attract, whatever you believe. But that will determine how or if you will achieve your goal. So you have to search for yourself, what type of words are you using? What if someone says, this is a lot of money? Do you think, no, that's not a lot of money? That's well. Or this is expensive? Or do you really think it's expensive? Or do you think, well, that's not so expensive? So the way that you use your words, the way that you react directly without thinking to a certain situation, statement about money, about goal setting, about whatever endeavor you would like to achieve, the way that you immediately react, that's where your beliefs are. I explain it a lot of it. If you say, well, everything that you say, and then there is a but after it, there is where your paradigm starts. I would like to do that, but what? Well, but the weather is not good. Well, that's your belief, the belief that the weather is not good enough. But I don't have the resources. Well, again, that but is indicating your belief. There are not enough resources. If you keep that belief that you don't have enough resources, that you don't have enough talent, that you don't speak enough the language in which you would like to express yourself, well, that was a big belief for myself. Yeah, but my English is not good enough. So what? So I had to change before I could come out to YouTube and express myself. You need to go search for those beliefs. Otherwise, your thermostat will always be set at the same temperature and you will get the same results. No matter how hard you try, no matter how much gold costs you, right? No matter how much you manifest. You first have to discover what are your beliefs. And once you discover those beliefs, you have to change them. And how can you change your beliefs? Well, that's by understanding, by questioning. Is it really so? Is it really that the weather is not good enough? Is it really that the economy is not good enough? Is it really that I don't know enough? Just ask yourself that question. And then you will discover it. And now you have to install that belief. No, there is enough. There's more than enough. The world is abundant. There's no right timing. Time is just an invention of human. You just use your time. You can't manage time. Things like that. And you change your belief around the topic that you discovered. And once you start to change your beliefs around that, you will see that you will go further. You will see that you will take other actions. and that you also will persist in your endeavor. So I hope this is helpful, that you understand that before, if you know that you can do a lot, that but you don't do it, it's not because you don't have enough knowledge. It's not because you don't have enough experience. Of course, you're perfect like you are, but you can get better. Of course, I understand that. But the reason that you don't progress as fast as you would like to progress is just because your belief system about your goal is not aligned with the goal. So you first have to go there. Align your belief system with the goal that you would like to achieve. Once you have done that, now you will see that you will keep on taking the right actions. This was like something that you learned? If this was like your time worthy to watch this video the full length, well, give me a thumbs up, leave your comments. Again, I would like to know, do you like the live sessions, or do you like more edited forms of content? I would like to learn from you. See you at the next.